Thank you for joining today for Hosted QuickBooks Services. We're going to give you a little informational session on exactly what that is. So what is Hosted Services? It's the ability to have full QuickBooks desktop functionality anytime, anywhere. You simply log into your company file via the internet with a secure password. You can have one or multiple users based on your needs. So no paying for anything that you don't necessarily need. There's no need to invest in a server or IT support because that's all included. Really the biggest bang for your dollar here is that you don't have to invest in that capital equipment of having a server on site and having an IT professional be able to install that and configure it and manage it. That's all done in the cloud for you as part of the hosted service. You can have QuickBooks Pro, Premier, or Enterprise. Pro and Premier can be either through a leasing or a purchase option. So you can either purchase the software license, or if you want to lease it, then you constantly get the upgrades anytime they switch, let's say from 2012 to 2013, as well as the maintenance anytime there's little fixes in the software. Enterprise, however, right now is only available through the purchase option. So that means you purchase the software and then we install it on the cloud, and you can be able to then utilize that software for as long as it is supported, which is 3 years. For any of the QuickBooks products, they support their products for 3 years. Is it worth making the switch? Well, here's some of the things that we went through when our organization decided to move to the cloud, as well as the discussions that we have with clients when they're making the decision. First of all, it's a quick implementation process for clean QuickBooks files or brand new companies. Obviously, if your file is corrupt or there's issues with the file, then that could take a little bit longer. But normally, it's a very smooth process. You'll have anytime access from anywhere with an internet connection. So whether you're home, at the office, on vacation, traveling, as long as you have internet, you can connect. Lower upfront costs. As I mentioned, you don't have to actually invest in the physical server or in the maintenance of having someone do that. It's all included in your monthly service. A little or no hardware or maintenance costs compared to purchasing your own server. Like I mentioned, it is a service that you subscribe to every month, ongoing. As far as what you need personally, you need a computer to be able to access that. So whether it's your laptop or your desktop, but again, on the back end, you don't need all of the server equipment. It's easier and you have more regular upgrades. So if you go with the Pro or Premier, you are constantly getting the upgrades, both from the little fixes when they do new releases to actual new software. So here we're currently using 2012, but when 2013 comes along, we'll upgrade all of our clients automatically to that. There's an automatic remote backup, so you don't have to worry about doing anything. That will back up your QuickBooks files as well as any other files that you house on your desktop in the cloud. Disaster recovery capabilities. So again, it's one of those that as a small or mid-sized business, you don't have to invest in that. It's already done by the hosted service. It's secure systems. The degree to which these hosted services are provided, they have very stringent guidelines that they have to meet, as well as you'll have a secure password and login that will be specific to your company file and desktop. So again, instead of having to invest in all of that personally, you're having a one-time conversion and then being able to just have the monthly service, and all of the behind the scenes maintenance is taken care of for you. I know that was a big plus for us and one of the reasons we converted. So from our company, some of the value added features that you get in addition for those hosted services, there's two options. One is software only, that you just want to have the subscription, but you have everyone in-house being able to provide the actual processing, the actual work in your QuickBooks and other files. So your normal install will have the QuickBooks Pro or Premier. I mentioned if you want, you can upgrade to the Enterprise as well. Your desktop also includes Microsoft Word and Excel, so you'll have those functionalities. Automatic backups and disaster recovery are included. IT assistance for your file provided through our host. So if you have an issue connecting or you can't find a file, you can be able to contact them via either email or via phone. The second alternative, kind of our upgraded service, is to have software and service. So you get all the above features as well as enhanced payroll features that our staff will utilize to process your payroll. So normally if we were coming out on site, that would be an extra subscription that you would have to invest in, anywhere from a couple $100 to $400 depending on how many employees. So you don't have to do that. We'll include that in our service for you, that you don't have to pay for that. But that does require our staff to process and cover that, so we make sure that the payroll files are kept in good shape. A direct deposit is available for a nominal fee from Intuit. Bookkeeping and accounting services offered for as much or as little as you need. So if you need the day-to-day bookkeeping, or maybe you just need some invoicing or collections, maybe just the payroll features, or maybe it's end of the month, end of the quarter reviews, things like that, you can basically have us do as much or as little as you need. So maybe it's helping out during really busy times of the year, or if an employee leaves before you hire another one, or simply you just don't want to have to mess with it, then you can outsource it to us. So again, as much or as little as you need. And those service pricings are based on the specific needs of you as a client. Personal experience. Why did we convert our internal files to the cloud? It was for ease of service and continued company growth. We were at the point where we were going to have the capital investment of the hardware and additional software to have that server. Secondly, it's the future of accounting. We go to lots of training sessions, participate in lots of kind of what's going on in the accounting and small business industry, and really this is the way. I would anticipate a couple years, probably everybody will be really on the cloud, or at least a great percentage. Now maybe it's 20-25%, but I would envision over the next few years that will probably be closer to the 75 to 90%. You can host other software on the cloud as well. So on your desktop, if you need other features, you can be able to do that. We have Microsoft Exchange that pushes emails and calendar events to our phones, and be able to update, on our desktops as well. We also utilize a practice management software called Office Tools. So we can be able to host it out there and be able to track, our interactions with our clients. It's kind of like your customer relations management software for other industries. Plus there's a whole lot of other features and software that you can be able to utilize as well if you desire. And then again, for us, less time and money investment to go the route of the cloud versus an internal local server. We basically did our research, opted for the best solution that we could find for both the features as well as the monetary investment. But we could be able to pay that, and you could set it up, different features, whether you want to do it monthly, quarterly, or annual. And then the nice part about, if we need service, we can be able to call. We don't have to pay every time we call an IT person. We don't have to pay for additional software. We don't have to do a lot of things that we would have had to spend currently to be able to get that server set up, installed, and functioning, in addition to having the, online backups and the disaster recovery processes, and all of that type of feature. So for us, it's definitely been a great experience, a win-win. If you have any particular questions or you would like to convert your file to the cloud, please give us a call at 816-304-4398, or you can email me, or you can visit our website for more information. Thank you, and we hope this was beneficial in introducing you to some of the QuickBooks hosted services.